Hello, welcome back to the Spider's Web, and you may see a slight difference in location. Currently at Ali's mum's at the moment, and we're doing an unboxing while we're here. And this unboxing is when we're basically migrating over from America to Europe with Wingspan The European Expansion. Okay, so here we are for Wingspan The European Expansion. And this particular expansion is just basically cards and other bits and pieces. There's nothing really major in this one. But again, it's 1 to 5 players, ages 10 plus, and it takes 40 to 70 minutes to play. And it says, in this first expansion to Wingspan, we increase the scope of the world to include the regal, beautiful and varied birds of Europe. These birds feature a variety of new abilities, including a number of birds with round end abilities that increase interaction between players, and birds that benefit from excess cards or food, along with the new bonus cards. They're designed to be shuffled into the original deck of cards and cards from future expansions. The Europe expansion also includes an additional tray for storing the growing collection of birds, past, present and future, as well as 15 purple eggs, extra food tokens and a colourful new score pad designed for both multiplayer and single player scoring. So obviously you need Wingspan to play this, but components, we have 81 bird cards, all unique and all new, 15 egg miniatures which are purple, 5 bonus cards, 4 Automa cards, 1 custom tray with lid, 1 score pad, multiplayer on one side, solo on the other, which is handy, 1 rule book, 5 gold tiles, 38 food tokens and 1 reference tile. That's what it says is in the box. Let's have a look at it, shall we? So let's get our knife of opening out and slice across there. There we are. Put that away now. Don't want to keep knives nipping around, especially with the blades out, so pop that there for a moment and have a look at the box. The box is slightly dinted, but hey, I don't play with the box as long as the contents are fine. That's all I care about. So here we are. Again, it's not quite as prominent as the main Wingspan book, but it does still have the linen finish, and it shows you here what the initial setup is, the setup changes, and on the bird powers it gives the appendix of end of round goals, the bird powers that are in there, and oh, it actually feels better there than it does on the front cover. And then it gives you the rules for the Automa expansion rules, and the Automa obviously is the solo variant, and there's credits on the back. So here are the new eggs. Everything in this is purple, as you may be able to notice. So let's try and open this and zoom in. In fact, I'll lower the camera a little. There we are. So these are the new eggs, exactly the same kind of thing as the other eggs, but obviously these are purple. Again, the colour doesn't matter at all. So I'll pop those aside. We have 2 more of these. Now apparently I was trying to do them wrong last time. That's how they go. So now I've got these, I can actually use them properly. I was trying to put them like that, if you remember, and that's how they go. I discovered that while watching a video, and I saw somebody talking about him, so yeah, I'm happy. I finally found out how these go together, and I may start using them now, but I have enough to go around. So I'll pop that one on there, I'll pop that in there, and we'll move across to the score pad. Again, oops, let's have a look. This looks the same as the other score pad, but on this side we have the, well, in fact it is the same kind of pad as the other one. It's multiplayer on one side and the Automa solo variant on the other. And once again we have empty bags, we have bird cards, let's put this out of the way and raise the camera back up again, because we have this. I don't know what the size difference is between this and the other one. If it's bigger, I'll obviously start using this one instead of the original one. But if it's the same size, I might just use one for one for the bird cards, and split them into 3 piles, and then another for the bonus cards. Oh, excuse me. There we are. Still have the scissor-tailed flycatcher there, and it's still nicely moulded plastic. And here we have a board with the different tiles on. Firstly, we have the extra round bonus cards there. We have the end of round reference thing here. I'll lift this up so you can see. So when you finish the round, you first count up the round end, do the round end powers, then you score the end of round goal, then you move all action cubes, discard and replace all cubes in the bird tray, and then rotate first player token clockwise. And then we have more rodent, berry, invertebrate, fish and grain tokens. But that isn't why we're here. That isn't why we get Wingspan. We get Wingspan for the pretty cards. So let's have a look at them, shall we? I'm going to open this one up first of all. And in fact, let's do both of them at the same time. It seems silly to open one set and then have to open another one a little bit later. Might as well open them both now, and then we can go through what there is. Okay, I'm going to put them at the bottom because there are other tiles, other cards in there. So we start off with the Eurasian. Oops. Let us zoom out a touch. There we are. We start off with the Eurasian Magpie, Carrion Crow, what we're all used to in England, the Griffon Vulture, the Coal Tit, the Eurasian Nuthatch, Eurasian Nutcracker, Red-backed Shrike, the Common Kingfisher, Little Owl, Eurasian Jay, White Stork. Oh, I forgot to mention, we have these blue bands on the cards now. These are the round end ones. So the round end, you choose one other player for each action cube on the field habitat. You can cash 1 food from the supply on any of your birds. That's nice. A black-throated diver. I think that's also called a loon. Wilson Storm Patrol. Great crested grebe. They're nice birds. I've seen them a few times. Common little bittern. I've seen one of those. The mute swan. If I remember rightly, that is the one that is, shall we say, the Queen's bird. All other swans aren't. It's just that one that is protected by the Queen's estate. Grey heron, the cuckoo, dunnock, black red start, that's a white throat, the common golden eye, red-legged partridge. Yes, here we are. As I said, these are again beautiful cards to look at, the beautiful cards to feel. They've got a really nice linen finish to it. Nightingale, the robin, white-backed woodpecker, black woodpecker, parrot crossbill, European bee-eater. Some of these we don't get to see where I am, but unfortunately, but I would love to go around and see some of these birds. They are really nice. And there's one bird I am actually looking for, and I don't know whether I've passed it or not, and I've missed it. Common buzzard, red kite. This is it. This gave name to a game, a very successful game. They wanted to call this particular game The Hobby, and they couldn't trademark the name Hobby, so instead what they did was they called the game Subbuteo, and that's where the name Subbuteo for the football game comes from. The Hobby. There we go, a little bit of information there. In fact, I think there was another bird which has the name of Subbuteo, but it's particularly the Hobby. I'm sure it was one of the earlier ones. Let me have a look. It was a I'm sure I saw it, which gave me the idea to look. Where are you? It was, I'm sure it was a bit earlier than this. Obviously not. Honey buzzard, ostrich. I don't know why I'm doing this on camera. It's just to settle my. I think I may have read that. I'm not sure. Oh great, somebody decided they're going to mow the lawn. Oh, there we are. Buteo buteo, common buzzard. Yeah, so the common buzzard is Buteo buteo. The Hobby, which is a smaller version of the common buzzard, is Subbuteo. That was it. The Eurasian Hobby, folklore Subbuteo. There you go. I just thought it was a bit closer than that, but never mind. A little bit of trivia there for you as well. Just looking at some nice cards. Let's zoom in a little more now. And these are the personal goals. We have citizen scientist. I hope you can hear me over the noise of the what you call it, the lawnmower. But birds with tucked cards. And then we have the behaviourist for each column that contains birds with 3 different power colours. You get 3 points per column. Diet specialist, birds with a food cost of 3 food. Birds that can live in multiple habitats, which is a bird bander. Ethologist, birds in 1 habit. So it's 2 points per power colour. Or Twitcher, birds that are worth 3 or 4 points. And Rasp Life Fellow, RASPB, Life Fellow. So the RSPB is the Royal Society for the Protection of Birds. I'm assuming the A is for American, I'm not sure. Could be Automa, I don't know. But the Automa keeps the highest valued card. That might be one of the ones that benefits the, or just one for the solo. Ah, these are for multiplayer. These are the Automa. I see. So these are for solo play. Ah, I get it now. I get it now. And then we have these for the Automa. So we have round 1 card, round 2 card, round 3 card, and round 4 card. I haven't as yet worked out how to play with the Automa and solo, because I've not tried yet, but I will do, and we'll try and get a solo play as well as a group play up very, very soon. But that is it for Wingspan The European Expansion. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, as always, stay safe and stay safe and take care. God bless and bye for now. That lawnmower is really distracting.